What up? It's your boy Jay all day. I'm here with another video. So today I decided to do something different. You know what I mean? I wanted to do DoorDash for the first time. So I'm riding along just to see like how it goes. Just to answer some of the questions that I always had, you know, how often do orders pop up? Like, what's the average amount that you can make? You know, just the whole process of how it goes. So y'all can ride along with me, and yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. So right now we got an order. We about to pick up here with the homie right now. Say hi. She says hi. All right, let's get to it. So here's the first stop. Cool. Alright, so I'm at the first spot doing a pickup real quick. Let's see how this goes. All right, so we picked up the first order. Wasn't too bad. Now we headed to drop it off real quick.
We're headed to the second location to pick up a second order.
Oh, we're headed to the second location now to pick up the second order, and then we'll do the drop off. All right, stay tuned. All right, just made it to the second one. We about to go ahead and pick up this McDonald's real quick. Made it to the second location, about to pick up the food from McDonald's, then go ahead and drop it off for the delivery. Not too bad so far, pretty smooth actually. Got the order. All right, so it's starting raining. We already picked up the order. We about to go ahead and drop it off. We met a couple of DoorDashers in there, and they were giving us some information, because you know she already a pro. She already got this down pat. But basically what they were saying is we're kind of on the outskirts of Atlanta right now, but the best place to go is like Midtown, you know, somewhere in the city, a more busier area.
Where places are closer together.
There we go, where places are more close together. They're saying you get like better tips and things of that nature, and the orders come more consistently. And then also I found out there's what was it called again?
Be careful, because I think it might be some liquid in there.
Okay.
I smell coffee.
All right.
And McDonald's put their drinks in the bag.
Ah, good to know. It definitely smells like coffee, I'll tell you that much. I can't tell.
You see anything wet?
No.
On the bottom or anything?
Nothing wet, so I think we're straight. All right, so you said there was a store. There's like a...
It's called Dash Mart.
Dash Mart.
DoorDash have their own hub for groceries. I've picked up a watermelon before. I've picked up milk. I've picked up a bag of candy. Whatever. The crazy part is I drive for DoorDash, but I've never ordered with DoorDash. So I do not know what it looks like on the app to go and order from Dash Mart.
Okay.
But apparently they have everything in there. And this is a small little warehouse. It's a little hub. You go in there, you go to the window, you tell them what order you looking for. They go to the back, they pull it back, they pull it, and they bring it up to the window and give it to you. Okay.
Guys, it seems real simple.
Super simple.
It seems real simple. Like, you see people coming in and out. A lot of people's door dashing. And me, I'm no professional. I've never did it before, but it seems like a good time to do it. I know I would choose DoorDash, especially when it's raining. I don't want to go outside. So maybe that's a good time. We'll see. But yeah, so we're gonna drop this off. Hopefully we get to go to the Dash Mart, that way I can show you all. Next time you see me, we'll be dropping this off and then accepting another one, and maybe we'll hit the city. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. But you know, stay tuned. If y'all like what y'all seeing so far, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. If you ever thought about DoorDashing, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and put myself through it real quick and let you know how it is, if it's worth it or not. I'm keeping track of the mileage that we're doing and you know, the profit at the end, and we're gonna total it out later and see, was it worth it. Something that one of the guys was saying that was in there when we were picking up our order is basically a lot of people have their minimum orders that they're willing to accept, and there's some with big orders. What type of things that you look for in the order before you're willing to accept?
It's really all about the price. I don't care about what the order is. It's all about the price. If the notification comes through and it shows you that it's a $9 delivery, you know, it's a $10 delivery, that's when I'll accept it. Right then and there, it'll tell you if it's a $4 or a $3 delivery. You have 30 seconds to accept it. You don't have to accept it. It's a countdown on there, and you can let a time out and it'll go to the next dasher.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it all depends. But you don't see a tip in the beginning. You only see a tip afterwards. You'll get a separate notification after your delivery that says such and such tipped you $1, such and such tipped you $5.
Okay.
It'll tell you right there afterwards. So.
Okay, got it. So what was your, if you don't have to answer, it's kind of personal, but if you don't mind sharing, what was like your biggest tip that you've received so far? And I know that you haven't, you know, done this that long, and you haven't been like in the city for real where the major tips are, but for the outskirts, for the people working the outskirts of major cities, like what kind of tips are we looking at?
I think like a $5. I don't remember. This is my first time dashing in months.
Yeah.
I think I haven't been out here dashing since like August. Probably about a $5 tip is I know for a fact. Now, I know I've been in Atlanta before. I've been actually in the city, and I probably got a $10 one. For one time I went to the city and I was booming. I loaded up my kid and she was riding out with me, and I'm talking about $16 and $20 deliveries. Ooh. And I was getting tips on top of them. So
that sounds good.
Yeah,
those add up. Yeah.
And at the end of this I'm cashing out at the end of the day.
Right. You know, and that's that day. That's almost like working like the service industry, like working at a restaurant. You get that money that day. Then, so that's the benefit of it. And so basically another thing, you're kind of like weighing the pros and cons, basically like if you're measuring the money versus the distance that you have to go. So you're not going to accept something that you're not going to get paid off of sufficiently, pretty much. That's a catch. One time, my very first delivery of the day, it was $19, and I needed it. Not bad. I needed it, but it was about a 20-minute ride away from where I picked it up. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I was so upset. So me personally, I don't DoorDash, not even as like a customer. Have you had instances where you're like getting the food and a person cancels? Are they even able to do that, like in the middle of you doing a job? I've had to cancel people. Gotcha. I've heard stories about that. You know, people waiting on their food and then the driver ends up canceling, or sometimes they can't find the location and they go ahead and cancel it out. So what happens with the food? Do you take it back? Do you keep it? What do they do with the food? It depends on the customer requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions: leave at my door, building 39. Door 397. That is so cool. I did not know it did that. You caught that live. It actually tells you the instructions of what the customer wants, and we are just now arriving. So we'll go ahead and do this first drop off. And those worried about people going in their food, this stuff is sealed up. This stuff is sealed up. It has your name on it. So that was one of my biggest fears. Like, you know, that you see the videos where people are eating out the bag. I don't know if that's real because it comes sealed up pretty well. If this is tampered with, you're gonna know. So yeah, let's go ahead and drop this off and then I'll get back with you all. And that's all to it.
Oh, is it both of them?
Okay, so the first issue we've encountered, we had 2 orders that we picked up. However, we dropped off one and then the order completed, but it never said where the second order goes to or if it's for the same customer or not. So now we're going through the app to try to figure it out.
I'm guessing it is.
All right, we'll just have to see. I guess the customer will let us know.
It went away, so it must have been.
All right. All right, so we're on to the next one. I guess they both was the customers. She actually came outside, so that answered that question. So not a big deal, but all in all, the whole process of from the time we accepted one to picking up 2 deliveries and dropping it off, you got. Let's show that.
It tell you how much you make right there.
And this is the hot zones here in red. So all in all, that how long do you think that took? All
what, 25 minutes? 30,
I wouldn't even say that.
35 minutes?
I would say about 15, 20 minutes.
We had to wait for the food at McDonald's.
Yeah, so about 15, 20 so minutes.
At McDonald's by alone for like 10 minutes.
Okay, but all that just to say that did not take long at all. Nah. And you made $10 off of that.
Dropping one person.
Now imagine we get another one right back. You know what I mean?
$4.
All right, we went ahead and accepted our second order. As you can see, we are headed there now. This one is going to be, I don't know. Did it tell you the, I can't recall. Does it tell you the restaurant? Or you kind of gotta follow it? Oh, it does tell you. Okay. All right. All right, about to pick up this second order real quick. We got the order. We're about to go ahead into Dash Mart. Let's see. The order for Frito. 723. 723. All right, got it. Appreciate it. There you go.
Sure.
All right, we went ahead and confirmed it. And we out. Got the order. Time to roll. All right. So we went ahead and confirmed it. We picked it up. Now we about to roll. Got the order right here secured. All right, let's do it. All right, we finished that second, oh, excuse me, that wasn't the second, that was like our third order, right?
3 or 4, I think.
Yeah, I think we're on like number 3. And I gotta be honest with you, it's pretty simple, but it is tiring. And you would think it wouldn't be because all you're doing going there, grabbing it, drop it off. It is tiring. Like, I'm ready for a nap. I'm not even gonna lie. And it may be because of the weather. It's gloomy and rainy out here. You know, that's that kick it weather, watch a movie or whatnot. But can't do that. You got to get to the money. So I don't know how much longer I'm gonna do it for. I pretty much get the gist of everything, but I'm I'm gonna keep going for now, and yeah, we'll see. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna do this though. All right, quick little update. There's been a change of plans. So we worked on the outskirts for about an hour. We made about $16. So now we're about to head into the city and see how much we can make in about the same time frame. Yeah, and I think it's a little better being in the city for me personally, because there's more things like you can sightsee. There's more things you can do, more things you can see, versus being on the outskirts. It's pretty boring. I'm not even gonna lie. Kind of like making me a little bit tired and like, oh, I'm good on this. But in the city, you know, you get to see certain things, new places, things like that. So that's always exciting to me. So once we get to the city and accept our first order, I'll let you know how long it took us to receive our first order, and then we'll go from there, y'all. All right, y'all. All right, so a little piece of information. Being that we're leaving one side of the town to another side of town, there's something that you can do called, what was it called again? Dash along the way. So as you're traveling to another side of town, you could potentially pick up an order, which is pretty cool. You know, you're making money hand over fist. And also, one good thing about it too, you get the money like right away. Once you complete the order, that money is deposited into your account. So that's pretty cool, man. All right, an order came in, but we're not gonna accept this one because we do not have the red card. So some of them require you to have that red card. See what I'm saying?
We would have had to go to Target. We would have to go inside of Target and pick up some items, 6 items.
So when you have to pretty much do the shopping for the customer, you need that red card. But oh well. That was a good one, actually. Hopefully we get some more around there. And literally, we just got off the exit. So that's how fast we picked up an order. Well, we didn't pick it up, but an order came through immediately as soon as we got off the exit.
Dang near the whole amount of money we done made already.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was.
My total already.
Exactly.
Was one order as soon as we got out here to Atlanta.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. Like everything we did. Y'all, I'm so mad at her. We got another one and we still in the same place. We at the light. We didn't even get off the exit fully. We've been getting $2, $2.50. We got $14 and $15. All of them required the red card, but we don't have that. We would have been rolling in the dough. Come on, guy. Give us a couple without the red card for $15, please. Please. All right, we had Checkers accepting our first order. Yeah. I mean, it ain't no $14, $15 like the other one. This one is $6.50. It's a minor step up, but you know, we starting somewhere. It's all good. We'll get there. We working our way up, y'all. We working our way up. I mean, technically, if you think about it, we did 2 runs that were like $4 and $2. So we're already getting 2 runs out of 1 order. So pretty decent. All right, so we also, look, she couldn't help it. She had to get her some food. How you doing? With DoorDash?
Sarah H.
Yeah, so she had to stop and get her some food. So how much was that?
It was like $8.
$8. So we're gonna definitely deduct that $8 from what we made today, cause Shorty could not wait. She had to get to it.
I am so hungry.
Yeah, so y'all gotta account for that too, because you're gonna be out here, so you're gonna be spending money while you're out here. Gas, maybe something to eat here and there. You're gonna spend money, so it just gotta make sense. We're gonna add it up at the end of the day. We got the order. We are on the way. All right, so I had to make a quick stop real quick. We caught a flat, unfortunately, but we're getting that fixed right now. Should only take a few minutes and we're back on the road. So that's $8 I had to spend to, you know what I mean, get the tire right. So we got to deduct another $8. Ugh. We going into the red, ain't we? It's all good, man. It's all a learning situation, man. It's a learning experience. This is what I'm doing it for. All right, so we back on the road again. Now to finish that order. Of course, we was in the middle of one.
3 minutes away.
We're 3 minutes away. So that didn't take us no time. That literally took us like 5 minutes to go ahead and... So let me correct. It wasn't that we caught a flat. The tire went flat. We didn't have enough air pressure in the tire. So we went ahead and filled all the tires up to the correct PSI, which was 50. Now we good. Warning signs off. We on the road again, y'all. All right. All right, so we finished that order. We actually got a bonus. So instead of the $6.50, it was actually $8.50 because of her gold status. The order was prioritized, or she was prioritized as the driver. So that's pretty cool. You can get a little bonus out of there too. Not bad at all, y'all. Not bad. All right, so now we're over here in the area called Little 5 Points. A little bit like what is it considered, East Atlanta? A little bit, maybe.
We're a little downstream from East Atlanta.
Yeah, we're not too far from East Atlanta, but we're actually about to head over to Midtown. So let's recap. Before we even got off the exit, we got an order for about $14, and then we got another order for about $16. We weren't able to get those two orders because we didn't have our red card, and the red card requires you to go in and actually make the purchases and pick out the items to deliver. So now we're headed over to Midtown. We was only over here for what? Maybe 15-20 minutes, if that. So now we're headed over to Midtown. This is more of the city, and we'll see what we get when we get out there. But East Atlanta so far, not bad, y'all. Y'all might want to come out here. Huge difference from where we started at. So you guys are really getting a good view of like what to expect, especially if you live here in Georgia. I'm giving you some good insight on the areas to go, as well as, you know, if you're making that decision, you want to stay on the outskirts or you want to come to the city, now you're seeing what's worth it. We just got one in for $10. So I don't know what you want to do. You want to take this one before we head to the city?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's get it. All right, we're going to take this one too. Might as well get this one before we head to the city, right? Mm-hmm. Let's do it. All right, it's right behind us. We're 1 minute away from the pickup. All right, so we're gonna make a U-turn. We're gonna take this one, drop it off, and then next time y'all see me, I'm not gonna record everything. Next time you see me, we'll be headed to the city. We're gonna get this $10 before we go though, because right now we pretty much broke even. We bought a sandwich. We came out the house today, we bought a sandwich and filled the tires up with air, and we broke even. So now we're in the green once we make this $10. All right, y'all, so we'll be back. All right, so we finished that order. Now we're gonna head to the city. As you can see, we're starting to lose daylight. Seatbelt, safety first. Yeah, so hopefully we can make it to the city. If not, and we continue to get orders and it's good amounts, we might just stay on this side and keep going. I don't know. Y'all might just have to find out another time what it's like in the city. But yeah, we just gonna keep going how we going right now. But I'll be back with y'all and let y'all know. But I don't know how much longer we're gonna do it. It's 5:30 right now. Okay. All right, y'all. right, y'all, real quick, we made it to the city. We went ahead and accepted our first order for $6. We about to take care of that one. So we literally, as we entered the city, we got an order. So these things are jumping right now, and I want to say it may have something to do with the weather. It's pretty cold out, it's raining. You know, who wants to go outside and try to go get their own food? Most people are gonna try to order. So it's a real good day to be doing this test. So like I said, we got one for $6. We're gonna go ahead and pick it up, drop it off. Losing light, so the quality is about to get affected. So I'm not gonna show everything. I think the next one I'm gonna come at y'all is at the end. I'm not gonna do all the ones. I'll just update y'all at the end. All right, y'all, man, appreciate you. All right, there we have it. So we are now at the end of the night. We went ahead and ended off at about 5:30. We could have stayed out longer, but I have children that we have to get ready for school in the morning. And also I have work in the morning as well. So we could have made a lot more if we would have stayed out there. I'm pretty sure there was a lot of hot spots. It was pretty active tonight, especially with the weather being the way that it is. I think that is a major part of it. So drum roll. We ended up making $34.16. Now, mind you, as I told y'all before, we took out $8 for a bite to eat, another $8. What was the other $8 for? The other $8 was for the air to fill up all the tires. Yeah, so we did that, and then $20 to fill up the gas. Well, we didn't fill up the gas tank, but 20 towards gas. So all in all, that was about $36 that we spent, and we made $34.16. So when you subtract what we made from what we spent, the total profit ended up being $1.84. Whoa. Now, so the whole point of this video was to see, basically, is this something that I would do as a side hustle? Does it make sense? And my overall thought of it is, it can. Would I do this as like a 9-to-5 to replace some income? Absolutely not. For me, the math is not mathing. I'm just going to be real with y'all. The math is not mathing. For me, it's a lot of effort, a lot of wear and tear on the car. Yeah, it's just, you got to really be dedicated. But now, if you're in a hot area, if you already live in a city and you decide to do it now, and you're doing it as like a 9-to-5, you can make some good income. I can see you making that money. So don't let that discourage you. Like, it depends. It's an input-output method. The hard work that you put in, you'll get what you want out of it. You definitely will. But you gotta, get out there and get at it for real. But for someone like me, I have a 9-to-5 job. Is it something that'll help me replace my income? No, not at all. Will it give me a couple of dollars in my pocket? Yeah, it would, because you get the money right away. But me personally, I feel like there's other ways, better ways to do it. Me personally, like, I like to trade stocks and cryptocurrency, also do Forex, things of that nature. Like, you can get it from the comfort of your home. I don't have to be out there in the street or running my car back and forth and fill it up with gas. So you can have some good days and some bad days where you're breaking even, not breaking even, because you got to worry about gas. Now, if you got an electric car or two, you're winning. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I went through the ringer for you all. These are the results. You guys have to decide whether it makes sense for you all. But yeah, don't let that discourage you. I encourage everyone to have a side hustle, have multiple streams of income. You know what I mean? So if this was helpful for anyone, the insight that I gave, please show some love, like, comment, subscribe. And, it's your boy. Holla at me. Until the next time. Deuce.